my beautiful people. You're welcome back to my page, my channel. If you're new here, please hit the like, follow, subscribe button, and please share us out. If you are not doing so, please kindly help us to support our page. Thank you. On today's video is a quick one. I want to show you how I made this two-tiered Mickey Mouse cake for a baby girl. Okay, just sit right back and enjoy the process. How I decorated this beautiful two-tier cake from scratch. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, my cakes, they're already baked. So I take them off the pan. I'm going to cut out that top part from it to level my cakes. Okay, so that's the smaller tier of the cake that I'm going to do right away for you to see. Then before that, I'm going to remove those caramelization from the body of the cake to enable me crumb coat and cream this cake perfectly. So you always have to do that. This burnt part, that's the caramelization. Okay, so you remove that. I'm going to add some buttercream in the middle part of the tiered cake, then of the layered one, sorry. Then I'm going to level it and make sure it's level. I'm using a plumb to scale it to perfect leveled, okay? So I'm going to do the same for the bigger part of this cake. So like so, just watch closely. Put some of the buttercream in the first layer and I'm going to top it up and crumb coat all cake like so. It's quite easy as you see it because it's a fast video anyway, but I'm sure you're going to understand exactly what I'm doing here. Same with the smaller tier. I'm going to fill up any part I see it's not quite leveled. I'm going to use my plum to actually scale or weigh the cakes like it's completely leveled. Yeah, with the plum we use that to level up our cake. That's the plum I'm talking about, right? So I'm gonna scale it, level it till okay, like yes, it's perfect. Check, because if not leveled, when you had the other tier, you develop some bend on your cake and you don't want that. Okay, so now from the crumb coat I took from that cake, so I'm going to use that as my crumb coat as well. Those caramelizations from the cake is what I'm going to use for my cake. So don't throw your cake crumbs away, okay? It's always served. You can use for cake pops and also use it for coating your cakes, okay? So like so, that's the crumb coat from the cake. I'm going to add in some buttercream to it, mix together properly, and this is what I've used in crumb coating my cakes, like so. Yeah, this is the crumb coat. Then I'm going to smoothen it all out and at the top of it, you see, I never add the crumb coat at top of the cake because you're gonna use a fondant. You don't want it pushing out because of the cake crumbs, okay? So I'm gonna add a plain buttercream on top of this cake like that, and I'm gonna add the rest of the plain buttercream at the sides of the crumb coat as well. Yeah, that's a double layer crumb coat creaming of my cake. I always do. Yeah. So I'm done with that. Set that aside. I'm going with my fondant. Yeah, because the down tier of the cake is a white fondant I'm going to use to cover it. So like so, I'm going to roll it to a very big, wide, round shape. And I'm going to flip it all over the cake like so. I'm going to smoothen it out, make sure everywhere is covered with a white fondant. And I'm going to smoothen the edge. It's not a perfect sharp edge anywhere, but I'm going to give it some of the edges to bring out the round shape properly on this cake. Okay, so just watch as I do it. Okay, like so. I'm just going to give it some little shape on the edge, not to be a very sharpened edge cake, no. So it has to come out a little but not a sharp edge. Okay, so just smoothing it out, then I'm going to cut out this excess from the base. Now I'm going to go in with the small tail of the cake, which I'm using a very dusty beautiful pink here to cover it up like this. So I'm gonna do same the way I did the white one, but this one we're gonna add some impressions on the fondant to give it some beautiful design like so. I'm still gonna give it some little sharp edge, not a perfect one, but not a sharpened round edge. So well, so while that is sitting pretty, I'm gonna go in with the first tier that I already covered in the white fondant. I'm gonna use some of the dusty pink to give it a round shape at the edge. Just roll out a very long sausage, cut into a long rope like so, and use it to round up the bottom base of the cake. Yeah, now we're gonna give it some bow tie ropes like what I'm doing here. That's the bow tie rope. Just give it a beautiful design there. It's a very simple one. Watch closely, you understand what I do. So like so, now we're gonna go in with a bow tie. Same with rolling out a thick sausage, roll it a long rope, cut and fold into two equal parts. Press the middle, use a little of the fondant to cover the middle, and you get your bow tie. It's a very easy one there. I'm going to add in some glue to stick it to that part of the fondant there that I use as the bow tie rope. Now I'm going to go in with the design of the Mickey Mouse. I have a Mickey Mouse counter. That's it. I'm going to just cut them out, just the heads of the Mickey Mouse, and I'm going to attach them to the white base of this cake like so, as you can see what I am doing here. So that's just it. I give it some up and down like that of the Mickey Mouse head. Okay, then after this I'm going to add in a bow tie of the Mickey Mouse, because this is the female one, not the boy, not the male Mickey Mouse. Okay, like so. So I go in with my mold where I have a smaller bow tie shape there. So I'm going to put that in, press out, then I'm going to attach that to the Mickey Mouse head. So you're going to see it like so. We attach that there. Now I'm going to give it the smaller tier of this cake, the impression that I actually want to make on it. I'm supposed to do that before it dries out. So always do it before it dries out, all right? So I'm going to do it slantly and to your right and to your left. That's what they call the Chanel design. Okay, so just impress that on the cake. It's very easy. Now I'm going to do it the first tier of this cake, because I'm going to put out that one on top. I don't want it to press. That's why you have to do it. And still we get another little base to support the top tier of this cake like so. Okay. So I'm going to use some of the flower design cutter to actually seal up the base, because you don't want to leave your base open like that. So as you can see, that's what I did there. Now we're going to make the ear of the Mickey Mouse. Cut out a very thick round black fondant with a round cutter like that, and screw in some skewers, and you get your Mickey Mouse ear. And yes, the pretty cake, and I had some of the stones to it, so just bring it to life. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you do, please like, follow, and share.